And welcome to the No Name Yet podcast with Dick Dickie. That is the podcast with kind of a name. And welcome to our post 4th of July episode special. And on tonight's show is Dick
Hello.
and Dickie. Hello. Now, how was your 4th of July?
4th of July was very good. I got to spend it with you and your mother. We
Well,
had a good time.
So that's great. You weren't agonizing over the impending collapse of the dollar or continuing wars or concentration camps.
I put that right out of my mind.
Okay, all
Yes.
right. Well, so did I.
All right. Very good. Super.
All right. Well, happy 5th of July.
Yes.
But happy 4th of July, everybody. The sentiment of the birth date of the United States of America. And so we do the four food groups. And start with a memory from Dad. Then we talk about the news. Then Dad talks about sports. And then there's the mystery category.
Okay.
So on our patriotic weekend, you told me that you don't have a 4th of July memory.
Well, you and I talked a little earlier about all the picnics we used to have at Grandma and Grandpa's. Um, that had crossed my mind. We had some really good times there.
Good times, good food.
Yep, good times and good food.
So what is the memory that you have to share?
Well, I got a public service announcement that is a memory, and what it has to do with is you were in high school, I believe. I'm not sure if it was 10th or 11th grade. You had lost your Walkman.
Oh,
Somebody stole it out of your locker,
yeah.
and I was a police officer in the village of Scotia. The high school is in the town of Glenville. But I said to you, I said, Rich, you got the serial number and whatever of the Walkman. I was trying to maybe instill you into, following up and maybe turning in the serial number in case someone ever came across it. And you did for me.
Mm-hmm.
You contacted Glenville PD, you turned in the serial number for it. A while later, I'm working the midnight shift and we stopped this car. I believe the fellow, we stopped the car, I believe, for DWI. And then we saw some things in the car. We searched the car, and lo and behold, in the glove box was your Walkman.
Woohoo!
Oh, it was a shock to me, but I was so glad you did that just
Yeah.
for the lesson part of it. So you got your Walkman back.
And then I remember pestering you because it took, what, a couple months for me
It,
to get it back because
it
I
because it
needed it
was
as
evidence.
evidence.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so anyway, the public service part of it is that if something happens like that to any of your listeners,
Uh-huh.
please think about it and turn it in if you got the info on whatever's been taken. Hopefully nothing is taken, but some good things can become of it.
Right, right. Yeah, I probably was as surprised as you were.
Yeah.
And actually the guy that stole that out of my locker, I ran into again as an adult, and I ran errands for him because he was very ill.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah.
Ah,
So it was a big deal back then, and then you grow up and you see that life happens.
yep.
So we're not going to talk about anything specific when it comes to the news. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the synopsis of what Google's AI printed out when I asked headlines over July 4th.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So this is Google AI. Several communities in Los Angeles canceled Independence Day festivities due to safety concerns, while protests against the Trump administration are planned across the U.S. The nation is also marking its 249th anniversary with fireworks displays and celebrations nationwide. Some are using the day to protest the Trump administration's policies. Here's a more detailed look. Canceled celebrations. Several Los Angeles area communities canceled their 4th of July festivities due to fear of immigration raids linked to the Trump administration's policies. Protests and demonstrations. Protests against the Trump administration, are planned across the U.S., including an economic blackout, urging people to boycott stores and skip fireworks. Some groups are using Independence Day events to voice their discontent. National celebrations. The nation is celebrating its 249th birthday with traditional fireworks, displays, parades, and other festivities. The president is also hosting an event at the White House. Other notable events. Joey Chestnut won the Nathan's famous hot dog eating contest, devouring 70.5 hot dogs. Flooding in Texas has caused significant damage and loss of life. Discussions about the implications of a new domestic policy bill passed by Congress, which includes tax cuts, spending boosts for defense, and an immigration crackdown, are ongoing. We kind of brushed over that.
Yep.
Travel concerns. 4th of July travel is facing delays due to storms, heat, and fire risk,
Yep.
according to Newsweek.
Okay, has the floods in Texas, has that done anything as far as transportation?
I don't know. All
Yeah.
I saw was that Texas was blaming the National Weather Service for getting the forecast wrong.
Oh, well, that's typical.
And
Yeah.
on Twitter, people were commenting that um, they had budget cuts and they laid people off. Um, I saw something a long time ago. Somebody did a story with the two big private AccuWeather and
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think what the other one
the
was. The
other.
other one.
Well, they've been wanting this privatized for a long time.
Yeah.
So this will be. We'll probably see no more National Weather
Yeah.
Service after this.
All the yeah. Probably
Yeah,
probably
they're,
not.
they're gonna they're gonna blame. I guess the storm, the flooding went through a camp, a girls' camp,
Yes.
and several girls
Yeah.
died.
What? 14
So
or something like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
So that's the way we do these days.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, our prayer, well, I don't want to put unfortunately in front of prayers. Our prayers go out to those that are injured and killed and their families. Um, we just wish that our country wasn't being dismantled in front of us, but that's the way I guess it's going to go.
Yeah. Well, it seems kind of scary, and I made a comment about this is the 249th year, and maybe we're not going to see 250 years of independence. That's just
Well,
my feeling.
yeah. Well, a lot of people have been talking. Um, I listened to a fellow employee to Chaplin, whose prognosis for the country was so dark. I came home and was anxious the whole night.
You know, super, so absolutely super.
So I don't know. I don't know how many of the fans or how many listeners might support Trump. I know there are disappointed and even frightened supporters of Trump at this point. Um, what can we say? It's a new day in America,
Hmm.
and things don't look good. But let me see if I thought I was might have had a comment for one of these. Um, I mean, nothing for nothing. This is Google AI,
Correct.
right? Um, it's pretty slanted against the president.
Hmm.
I mean, no matter what position you take, you can tell, you can see how these tech companies manipulate.
Yeah.
Um, but they're the biggest what? Are they the biggest corporation? Or they're certainly well, they certainly have a lot of power, whatever. A nice shout out to Joey Chestnut
Yes.
for stuffing a bunch
Yeah.
of hot dogs.
I wasn't sure how many he ate. I knew he won.
Yeah, 70.5.
70.5. And what's his record? 70, 76, I think he had at one time. Yeah.
But that's what Google gave us.
Okay.
Oh, I did want to mention you know, I mean this isn't on the bright side at all. A lot of violence in our area on 4th of July, or well, maybe it was an accident. Well, no, somebody shot a flare gun into somebody's house.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
No.
in Albany.
Oh, wonderful.
I guess six young people got shot in Albany. I saw that this morning
Yeah.
when I got called in last night to the hospital, and on the way back, they had all these fire trucks and all these police cars around the fire station going, on Knott Street.
Okay.
And the way they had it taped off, it looked like the firehouse was on fire.
Oh, oh, gee.
And I was talking to Gritty, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't think it's on fire, but it certainly looks like
Looks,
it could be.
yeah.
Um, but I think it was there down the street that somebody rode their car into the front of a house, and
Oh, well, that very well could be.
um, but it just seemed like there was a lot of mayhem.
Yeah.
It normally is. Um, and senseless things can happen.
Hmm. Well, this morning, I play golf, and my partner, he comes down Route 7 from Niskayuna, and he gets off on the ramp that takes you uh, from Route 7 up to Route 5. And as he was rounding the turn, the lane that comes back down around to put people on Route 7 to 890, he sees wrapped around a uh, what you call it, the curbing, uh, the front grill of a car.
Oh,
No car,
just a
just the grill.
just a grill.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah. So anyway, they just left the scene. It looked like
Hmm.
that's what it was. So that was last night.
So grill, no car.
You're right.
All right. So 4th of July, I hate to sound like a stick in the mud.
It's too bad that you have to even feel that way. But go
Yeah.
ahead. Yep.
Um, when I moved out to the West Coast and lived in Tacoma, uh, they were legal in some places, illegal in others. And I remember the first time that I rode north on the 4th of July to go to Seattle. I mean, people were shooting fireworks over I-5.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it was kind of cool,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I had, Gritty and I and Mo and Jasmine, we had a blast. Gritty and I bought fireworks when we were down in South
I
Carolina.
remember you did that.
And we really had a good time shooting them off. But between Jay's family and us, you had one go in a direction you didn't think it was going to go.
Yeah.
It hit somebody's porch.
Yep. Yeah.
You don't want to burn somebody else's house down.
No.
But several people were really partying, and I noticed that there was this the base of one of these fireworks that shoots off multiple like rockets, and it was still smoldering in the garbage can.
Oh, okay.
And
Super.
so I'm like, we gotta wet this all down, or it might start on fire, and the house might start on
Yeah.
fire.
Right.
And the hose that was attached to the house was so tangled and bent that it took us about 10 minutes to
To
get it.
untangle it.
Yeah,
Uh,
we just yeah. So the garbage didn't burst into flames,
yeah,
luckily.
yep.
Um, but I mean, with all the enjoyment, there is risk, and
Yes. Oh, there is. Yep.
that
Got it.
stuff gets so hot.
Yeah, it does.
All right, enough of that. The news is pretty depressing these days. Um, but I remind myself that all in all, that God is in control. Amen.
Amen.
So, sports.
Sports. I know you love to watch golf on TV. What'd you say it is? Forgot what you said golf was like.
Like
Watching paint dry.
paint dry,
Yeah.
cars
Okay.
rust.
Oh, but that's just one of my loves. Where they're playing this week, it's called the Quad City area, and it's Silvis, the town of or the city of Silvis in Illinois, and Moline, and across the Mississippi, just over the bridge, is Davenport, and there's another city that's there. I had tried to play a golf course in every state. Right now, I think I have 14 more to go. But for a whole bunch of different reasons, I haven't been able to get any new ones. But I did play the course where they're playing this week,
Oh, well.
the PGA. Um, and it's Deer Run. It's a TPC course, and it's the second oldest running tournament now through the PGA. It's in 1972. It was established
Uh-huh.
by John Deere, and John Deere they just signed a contract to sponsor up until 2030.
Okay.
So we know we got a couple more years
So
yet.
TPC course, that's a toilet paper
Yeah,
course.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, tournament players course.
Oh, okay.
That's
All
what it
right.
is. Okay. And there's a bunch throughout the United States,
Uh-huh.
but that's one of them there in Illinois. So, but it's interesting watching on TV, and I can picture some of the holes that I played. Not as well as these guys,
Right, right. Yeah.
but I can picture a lot of their shots and what they're trying to do or
Hmm.
whatever. So that's been good. That's been good.
And so I'm thinking that that would be kind of cool to have a toilet paper course,
Okay.
to string all the trees with toilet paper
Yeah.
so it's, flying to and fro in the wind and
Well, that's good.
it'd
Yeah,
just be
for leaf
another
blowers.
obstacle.
Absolutely. It sure would be. Yeah, I never thought of that, but yeah, and they got a lot of trees. They have a lot of trees there.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, that would be
It would be, yeah.
it'd be
You
different.
could do different colored
Yeah.
toilet tissue paper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe have it like a Chinese
And give
dragon on one
each one of the
hole.
people that come in the spectator role and they could
Yeah,
throw it up and
yeah.
so
Right.
that they'll be involved in what's going on as well.
Yeah, how could we make it an international? Oh, maybe like a piñata on another hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They try to hit the pinata with a golf ball
Well,
or
no, just the toilet paper would be flying in the wind, and at that
okay.
by the green, there'd be a toilet paper piñata. What else? For England, big toilet paper Big Ben, I guess.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. For Iran, a big crater.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah,
Yeah, that's super.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, no suggestions?
No, I can't think of anything right now.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Um, all right. Well, that is cool that you're watching a course on TV that you actually played.
Yep.
That does sound like a lot of fun. So, the mystery category. I thought we would talk about our national anthem.
Okay.
And so, starting in the 1980s, I became a fan, a follower of a performance artist named Laurie Anderson.
Okay.
And she did this a videotape. It was maybe about an hour of like these different segments.
Hmm.
And speaking of public service announcement, I thought that was really funny when you, not funny, but coincidental that you said
Coincidental.
public service
Yeah.
announcements because was one of her public service announcements,
Okay.
and they all were all tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
And so this is back in the 90s. So she says, a lot of people have been talking about changing the national anthem to America the Beautiful. I don't know that's a great idea. I mean, I really like the Star Spangled Banner. It's kind of hard to sing with all those arpeggios, and you're out on the ballpark, and the fans are singing away. Pathetic, really, watching everyone try to hang on to that melody. The words are great, though. Just a lot of questions written during a fire. Things like, hey, do you see that over there? I don't know. There's a lot of smoke. Say, isn't that a flag? Couldn't say really. It's pretty early in the morning.
Oh.
Hey, do you smell something burning? I mean, that's the whole song. It's a big improvement, though. Most national anthems, which are written in 4/4 time, were number one. This is the best place.
Okay.
I also like the B side of the national anthem, Yankee Doodle.
Okay.
Truly a surrealist masterpiece. Yankee Doodle came to town, riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his hat, and called it macaroni. Now, if you understand the words to this song, you can understand anything that's happening in the modern art world today.
Very good. Very good.
So I think that I like her perspective on
Yeah.
the national anthem.
Yeah. No, no. That's good. That's good. But I want to make a comment about the national anthem
Uh-huh.
on something I saw on TV this past week. The Gold Cup soccer is going on,
Hmm.
and the United States was playing um, Guatemala. And they did the Guatemala, uh, their national anthem, and every one of the players were singing.
Uh-huh.
Now the U.S. comes on, Star Spangled Banner comes on,
Hmm.
and there was maybe three out of all the players that were singing.
Yeah.
But here's the other thing that probably more than half the team aren't from the United States. They've been hired by the United States to
Right.
play.
Yeah.
Uh, a matter of fact, on Guatemala, there was two fellows that were, one was from Boston, and I forgot where the other one was from. But it just struck me that the Guatemalans, even though they weren't all from Guatemala, were singing,
Right. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
either they didn't know the words or I don't know,
Well, the song is problematic for some people groups.
you know.
There, if you go down a couple, I think it's the third or fourth verse. I've looked at it several times and it's gone out of my memory again. But it's some pretty racist stuff.
No, is it?
Yeah, and
But see, we normally don't hear
right,
any
right,
more than after the
yeah.
second one.
Um, I mean, I actually, uh, Laurie Anderson has allowed me to at least like the national
No,
anthem.
you know,
What I don't like about it
yeah,
is it's a poem written during a war,
yes,
and that's you
right.
know what we do in America. That's our biggest export is war. So we take it for well. I mean, a lot of things are problematic with our history, and I mean, we're going in a completely different direction than we were just a couple of years ago. But um, I don't think that say we've stayed on the same trajectory. I don't think anything really um, meaningful would happen until there was some kind of Truth and Reconciliation Commission, like the South Africans did after apartheid, and to allow people to confess, to apologize, to share their viewpoint, and to do some real work in this country to try to change things. Uh, um, Over the past few years, in my personal opinion, that social justice and social justice movements and civil rights movements have been weaponized,
Hmm.
and um, I think that once in the hands of something like a political party, that it's used as a tool to expunge people. Uh,
Yep.
but the thing about it is that we can walk and chew gum at the same time. And while the work is being done to try to make race relations and social justice succeed, we can also critique the weaponization of it also.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
While we're doing this, you hear the fireworks going off.
Yeah, the fireworks are going off.
Somewhere.
So I thought there would be more humor today, but I'm sorry there's not.
Yeah.
But well, happy Independence Day, and that may the Lord show us how to support one another. And God, we ask a blessing. We ask your help and intervention on those things that we call our rights. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
So I was going to play the national anthem and um, beg you to sing.
Oh, that's not going to happen.
Um, I'll sing it.
Yeah.
This will be the way we go out. So when
Okay.
I'm done singing, you say, God bless and good night. So
Okay.
you practice that.
God bless
No,
and
no, no.
good
You got
night.
it deeper.
God bless
No,
and
no,
good
no, no, no.
night.
More and more. God bless.
God bless and good night.
Yeah, okay.
How's that?
Well, good night.
Good night.
All right. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
God bless and good night.